Hey everyone, and welcome to my top 5 list of the Dark Souls 3 bosses that are easy. This is a new series that I'm kicking off, and I'm very excited to release some Souls content. I've been a huge fan of these games for years, and I've always wanted to make videos on the bosses, and now I'm going to do that because I have a microphone and we have a channel that I can do that with. The only one I'm not going to do is Demon Souls because I don't have access to the game. Also, I just want to say that this list is based off of someone who has played the game countless times, and this is not based off of her first playthrough. So if you disagree with me, just let me know in the comments section. Alright, with that being said, let's start off this list with number 5. My main reason for putting Yorm on this list is because of the Storm Ruler. You guys know this, it only takes 5 shots to kill him, and any boss you can kill in 5 hits is not going to be that hard. And he stuns after every single shot you do, and if you land a headshot, he stuns for longer, but then he goes into a second phase immediately. His attacks do a lot of damage, but they're really easy to dodge. The hardest part about this fight to me is equipping the Storm Ruler and charging it up or trying to dodge Yorm. But you can bait certain attacks and stuff like that and be fine. And you can also arrange your shots over time and take as long as you want. When it comes down to it, I think Yorm is an alright fight, but he's definitely one of the easiest. I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me putting Udix Gundyr on the list since he's a tutorial boss and he's meant to be easy, but this is my list. Also, he's designed to be easy, so he's obviously going to be on the list. He has a wide range of attacks that aren't really hard to dodge if you're good at looking at things, and you can strafe a lot of his attacks, stun him halfway through the fight, parry him, but I'm pretty not that good at parrying, so I never do it, and I never need to. His second phase, though, is pretty complex and difficult, especially for new players. You pretty much stick to the same strategy, but you play a bit more careful. His second phase makes him a bigger target, his moveset stays the same, he's just telegraphing everything differently, but it's still not too demanding of a fight. Overall, I think Gundyr is pretty hard if he's your first boss, but if you've played the game and you know the mechanics, he's pretty easy. This fight fucking sucks. This thing is disgusting. I hate this tree, and I hate fighting it. And I don't even care that it's easy. I just hate looking at it. But anyway, it's still an easy boss, and your biggest worry is the throwaway enemies that surround it in the beginning of the fight. The fight consists of you popping its sacks by hitting them a few times, you know, like my Saturday night. And if you get all 3 before it goes second phase, then you're in good shape. If not, the fight will just be longer. None of its attacks are hard to dodge, and even if you get hit, they do minimal damage. He does have one attack where he slams its ass on the ground and he releases its load. If you just keep your distance here, then you won't get hit probably. It also grows a hand in this phase, which is pretty good at taking damage if you can hit it right. I recommend using fire on this boss because it's pretty good on it, and it makes the fight a lot shorter. You can find some in the area beforehand. Overall, this fight sucks, but it's an easy fight. Plus, it gives you the transporting kill, which is pretty cool. You know, I usually suck at multi-enemy fights, especially if they're boss fights, but for some reason, this fight is insanely easy. And I think that's mostly because the deacons don't really do anything, they're just kinda there to let you hit them. Your main goal in the fight is to kill the glowing deacons, and then the next one starts to glow, and then you gotta find that one, and it's really not all that hard. It's a cool idea, but it wasn't executed that well. And they always seem to be on the outside, so you're never going to have a problem finding them, and you can easily tank damage in this fight if you just go in the middle. The only part about this fight that might actually kill you is a probability that you might get cursed. It's never happened to me because I know how to play this game, but I can see why some people might struggle with that. And once it hits half health, you end up fighting the priest alongside the other deacons. He's in the center of the deacons, but isn't that hard to get to. And the rest of the deacons don't really seem to care that much. Anyway, try not to drag the fight too long because you might get cursed, but you can probably end up killing the deacons creating the curse and be fine. Overall, it's a really easy fight, but it is a lot of fun to beat the shit out of them. I know a lot of you probably won't agree with me on this, but just hear me out. I understand how some of you might struggle with this boss, because attacking him from the front can be difficult, but you're not supposed to do like that. You're supposed to act like a gold digger and get underneath him. Attacking him from the front is a completely different story. His attacks are heavily telegraphed and will almost never hit you as long as you stay underneath him. I wonder what that's like. And in his second phase, it's a lot different. Once he slams his hammer on the ground, he's about to enter second phase. This is where you can beat the crap out of him and end the fight early. By this point, he will probably be low on health by the time he starts chasing you, and then you can easily kill him when he's stationary again. Just be careful, because his whole body becomes a hitbox here. Also, lightning works really well on him. And even though I consider Vort to be easy, he's still a pretty good boss. If he was given more health and lowered to the ground, he would be a much better fight. But my main reason for putting Vort on this list is because I've actually never died to this boss. He's the only boss in, I think, the entire series that I've actually never died to, except maybe Pinwheel. Overall, I still think Vort is a good boss, but he's still easier than any other on this list. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Since this is a new series, I do want to get your guys' opinion because I do plan on making more content like this. Also, let me know what some of your easiest bosses are and some of the experiences that you've had. Leave a like, follow me on Twitter, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Check out my other videos. I got music stuff, I got Let's Plays, I got top 10s, all kinds of fun stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.